Oh. Fucking wet ass leaves, motherfucker. Damn.
This is a journey which along the way will bring to you new color, new dimension, new value, and a new experience.
Fresh off the grill, get fresh off the grill, get fresh off the grill, nigga keeping it hot. Get fresh off the grill, get fresh off the grill. Yeah, I'm bouncing it off a nigga, you can't stop me.
So we had Gladius John Malone Lave. He seemed perturbed that a lot of the DR videos and reviews, I should say, a lot of the DR 650 reviews sucked. And I can understand that. I have a tough time trying to, you know, read and watch videos and stuff about things I'd like to purchase for my bike, you know. Like I'm dying to get a skid plate. I still have yet to get a fucking skid plate. And it's like, you know, I've had a lot of other things come across my way that I've had to take care of. And so that has had to get pushed back. But the one person who basically solidified my search for a skid plate was a video I saw by 100 Spoke Riders. He's out of Arizona. He's got a DR, he's got a Gixxer, and he's got a fucking Impala, I think, and some fucking badass shit all the time. He's always going to car shows and whatnot. Seems like a cool dude, cool videos all the time. And he made a video about this the Warp 9 skid plate that he got. And I think it was in chrome or something like that. I'm not sure, I don't remember. But I saw his review on it, and yeah, he didn't really make a review, I don't think, of him like using it over rocks and stuff. But it led me to do my own research, which then I found out that has a pretty good you know, thickness to it compared to a lot of the other ones in that price range. And so you know, I can understand where Gladius John is coming from. There aren't a lot of videos for you to watch about actual reviews, you know, about, you know, accessories for your bike, you know, all this stuff. And so, you know, I've been just winging it. You know, I bought this brand new right out of the box, and I had to have it lowered an inch, front and back, obviously. The dealer took care of it for me. I didn't even have to like really pay for it. They just, I guess, included it in the purchase. But I was smart enough to bring it up after the fact. So immediately, that was right out of the gate. My first upgrade was, and I shouldn't even really call it an upgrade, but it was lowering. So I have a little bit lower center of gravity, which is great. I could touch the ground, which is also great. So then I started to, you know, consider, you know, because I do my own maintenance, you know, I'll do my own oil changes and stuff like that, adjustments here and there. I got the manual for it right out of the gate, the repair manual just in case. You know, I'm still learning this bike. I mean, I love the bike, but there's you know, things I still haven't learned about yet. You know, I hear a lot of people talk about these trail wings and these death wings and these tires, and you know what, yeah, they suck in the mud. They do, they suck off-road in the mud, there's no question about it. But on the road, I'm fucking great on this. I love the comfort as far as me feeling like I have two bikes. I have a cruiser, my Honda Shadow Spirit, and then I have this, and I feel way more comfortable riding in the rain with this than I do with my Honda. And not because it's all pretty and chrome. I don't give a fuck. I'll ride in the rain on either bike. But I have no idea. Maybe it's the tires themselves that have the, you know, the water displacement as you ride. I have no fucking idea. I mean, I couldn't tell you. And so I was having really big problems with riding on the highway, because I do a lot of highway riding, rain or shine. And I was riding one day, a beautiful sunny day in the summer, spring actually, early summer, late spring, early summer. And I was riding, and I hit 80 miles an hour, let's say. I don't know exactly, but let's just say 80 miles an hour. And my handlebars just started to get all squirrely on me. I mean, like, woo, uncontrollably. And, you know, I had to immediately, you know, let go of the throttle, stabilize the bike, and just kind of ride it out until I fucking was able to get control again. And thankfully I was on a straightaway, because if not, it could have been bad. And thankfully there was no one else really around me, because it could have been even worse if I would have dumped it. So I knew right away that the front end was really light, and it's obviously not a highway top speed bike. You know, this is a 50-50 bike, you know. And so I started to do some research about how to stabilize the front end at high speeds. Gosh, I don't even remember who it was, but I think it was a woman, a man and husband, woman and husband, who both have dual sports, and same problem. She got all squirrely and fucking, and actually ended up crashing right next to a bike. I mean, excuse me, ended up crashing right next to a truck, which was quite interesting, as a matter of fact. So thank God she was all right, nothing happened to her, you know. But I did some research, and the stock front end is like a huge, I call it a dog's tongue flapping in the wind out of a car, you know, because that's exactly what it's like when you're riding at higher speeds. So you know, now I purchased the Acerbis Evo front fender, Supermoto Evo front fender, Acerbis Supermoto Evo front fender. It's like 35 bucks on Amazon. Installed it myself, and it made a big difference. It's a lot more aerodynamic, cuts through the wind a lot better. It's shorter, so it's a lot more stable. So when I hit 80, let's say if I have to hit anywhere above 80, it's just a small requirement of leaning forward, and it's kind of like a jet ski at that point, where you have to lean forward to be stable on a smooth surface. Gladius John, thanks for the question. I appreciate it. But as far as other really upgrades and stuff like that, I mean, I haven't really done much. I took the stock hand guards off, because it started to push in my clutch lever. It was hard for me to get my hands in there, so I ended up excuse me, taking those out. And as far as the rear, it's not really an upgrade. I just pretty much eliminated the rear fender. Made my own little bracket under there. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I just cut a piece of metal and drilled some holes, bolted it down, and got my own light from Advanced Auto Parts or whatever, and was able to wire that just as into the other light that was there. Just a battery tender. Other than that, I haven't really done anything. So as far as reviews, I can't really make videos about reviews. But as far as the bike in general, I'll tell you what, I don't think there's, there's the KLR, there's the other bigger, taller bikes, which are great. I mean, they're all in the dual sport class, and they're all great bikes. I can't shit on any one of them. But I tell you, this one's really small. It's easy to work on. It's simple. It's just a motor and lights, a lot less things to go wrong with it, so it's very simple to work on. That's exactly why I got it. It is carbureted. It is not fuel injected, and it's been that way for as long as I can remember. It's been the same since 1996. They really haven't changed. I guess the only thing that changed in 1996 was it went from kickstart to electric start. And that's about it. It's pretty much been the same. So there's plenty of information out there of people who have experienced owning the bike and, you know, going through its trials and experiencing, you know, like people talk a lot about this chain roller thing here. I've asked quite a bunch of people about it, and I have yet to witness anybody I know who's taken it off. I'm assuming if you change the sprockets, changes the height adjustment of the chain. I have no idea. Once again, I'm not like any kind of class 2, class 3 mechanic or anything, but I've left it there. As you can see, there are grooves in there. Maybe over time it will break off. I have no idea. It's only been just under a year that I've owned this. I got this in April this year, 2015. But I have yet to have a bad thing to say about it. I mean, this thing is a tank. I've taken it through water, taken it on-road, off-road, and she's loyal. There's no question about it. These people are over here checking me out like, oh shit, this guy's talking to himself. Say hi, you're on camera. So Gladius John, thanks for the, you know, the question. I wish I could help you out, brother, but I'll tell you what, as soon as I start upgrading, I will be making those reviews as they go along. You know, I've been really busy getting the house together and stuff, and I've been, you know, taking pictures and stuff like that, so I'm creating a log of stuff so that I can go ahead and start editing once I get an opportunity to chill out and relax. But you know, this morning I was out you know, repitching my gutters, cleaning the gutters, and you guys don't want to see that shit, so there's no reason for me to film that. And plus I'm, you know, I'm up there getting sloppy and wet on a ladder, fucking up and down, and here we go. Welcome to Sleepy Hollow, Central Connecticut. It's about 55. It's gorgeous. Tomorrow's high is going to be about 43, I believe it said. So we got some riding to do, fellas. Oh, fucking wet ass leaves, motherfucker. Damn. Oh, oh shit. Did I fuck anything up? Damn, what the fuck was that? Just busted it right there in these wet leaves, motherfucker. Let me just take a quick look. I didn't fuck anything up, right? Here goes a nice fucking cool ass rider. Let's see what's up. Yeah, there goes my blinker. Yeah, wet leaves. Don't fucking ride over them. I mean, that was like ice immediately. Good thing I didn't fuck anything up, huh? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm good. Don't ride on wet leaves. You will fall, even at 2 miles an hour, like I just did. What the fuck? At least I didn't really fuck up my handlebars or nothing.